How you doing, people? It's been a while. It's been about a couple of months, almost 3 months. Just been trying to do my own thing, trying to reevaluate all my stuff and just going to all my doctor's appointments. As you guys know, when you guys have a stroke, after you have a stroke, you got to go to a lot of doctor's appointments. So I hope you guys are doing well and you guys have been staying positive. Remember, keep your head straight. Always try to keep looking forward and know that if you keep putting the work in, it's going to pay off. I still shake a little bit, but I'm doing a lot better. But if you want to keep doing better, you got to keep putting more work in, okay, people? Hopefully you guys can see me. The weather's been really, really hot out here. We've been getting a bunch of heat waves out here in California. So that's partially the reason. And I've been going to a lot of doctor's appointments and doing other appointments and just trying to get my little life things together that you usually do in the summer. At least for me, that's when all my appointments seem to happen. But anyways, we're going to start off today. And I appreciate every one of you guys. I know I should be more consistent about my videos, but this weather gets too crazy. Either that or I would have to start at like 5:30 in the morning, which has still been pretty hot, you know what I mean? At least for me. So right now we're gonna go ahead and do some toe touches real quick. And we're gonna actually start off with this. That's just to warm up, because I already kind of did a few things, because this is actually my second take. Because I forgot to plug in my microphone. It's been such a minute that I just started pushing record, and so if you would have watched the video I would have did before, you would have been seeing me away doing that like I'm some kind of like silent movie. So you remember the cane thing, okay? Put the cane in your hand, get a good grip on it. Let me know down in the comments down below if you guys have on your affected side, if your toes curl up a lot, or do you have control of your toes? You know how your hand it does that same, grippy thing like the fist thing. Let me know if your toes do that same thing. My toes do. They did it before, but I don't know if I just never really noticed it because I always have shoes on. But lately, when I get out of the shower, I could see it, and it's like, man, I go and try to move and stuff because I usually put a towel down. And then when I put the towel down, my toe would want to grip it like I'm trying to pick it up with my feet or something, like I'm some monkey. But anyways, a little bit too much information, right? Anyways, hold the cane really good. Hold it, get a good stretch, go slow. Make sure you keep your hand grip on. Hold it there. Now bring it up a little bit. Bring it back down. Bring it in. Move it around. Keep a good grip, okay? And then you want to start going up and down with it. And then go to the side with it. And go backwards with it, okay? And what also I'm going to do too, I'm going to do the kettlebell. It's not that heavy. It's only like 10 pounds, okay? But it's good for your balance. At least it's been working on me. I've been trying other little things. I've been seeing other people's videos and stuff and getting ideas. And then from what people teach me over at therapy, you know what I mean? Because remember, basically when you go to physical therapy, occupational therapy or physical therapy, any kind of therapy, it's basically, all they are is teachers. It's up to you to do the homework, though. What they tell you to do at home, you need to do it 20,000 times more than they tell you to do. Because I used to think that one day I'm going to wake up from all the stuff they do. You know how when you had a stroke, you're all fine and dandy, and then all of a sudden you had a stroke and your world just changed 180, just in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? But I woke up in a hospital. I woke up in an ambulance on the way to the hospital, and I couldn't talk. I thought I could talk like this, what I'm doing right now. And when they recorded me to see how I was going, because I had to go to speech therapy, I was in there for like 45 days or so. I was in the hospital for like over 45 days. But anyway, and so yeah, you want to keep doing these, okay, people? So when I used to think I could talk like the way I'm talking right now, I thought I was talking exactly like that. And when I heard the thing, they go, "No, Rich, that's why we have you writing down on paper." I'm all, "Why? What's wrong?" And they show me, and I was like, and then I want to talk like this. And when I heard myself, man, it made me cry because I thought I was talking the way I'm talking right now. It was not anything. It was just like, it was like, oh my God. So I had to learn all my vowels and all that stuff again. Like I used to go A, B, B, C, D, D, E, E, E. Like do all my alphabets like twice over and then backwards and stop and saying certain words to see where your hang-up's at. Like hippopotamus or Mississippi or certain words where that carry like a couple of letters next to each other, you know what I mean? So you want to keep doing these, okay, people? What I've been doing also, hold on, let me move this over here. Let me know how you guys have been doing on your guys' your workouts. And I appreciate all your comments, you guys. I read them. I try to get back to them all, but sometimes I just stay away from my phone because sometimes when I get caught up in the phone, I start looking at your guys' comments and then I start looking at stuff on Amazon and I start getting caught up and it's like, man, I just got to leave the phone alone. So sometimes I just don't pay attention because I get too caught up in all that crap. It sucks, people. Not that I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm not doing that at all. If I was ignoring you, I wouldn't even be doing those videos. I used to do a lot of videos. I remember I was on that little kick of doing like 2 or 3 a week, which I thought was cool, but it helped me, but kind of was a pain in the ass though to do. But everything's a pain in the ass. That's why you gotta just, whatever you think is the hardest thing is for you to do, you want to hit it straight in the face. Just do it. Just knock it out, because if you start putting that fear in your head, you can always put it like as a second thing to do. And don't do that, people. Okay, you want to get a good grip? Remember, people, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, I'm nothing. I'm just a human. Show me what works on me. Might work on you. Might not work on you, okay? But I'm trying to just show you things, okay? Like I said, you want to stretch out really good first. Get a good stretch out like this. Get it swinging like this. It's good for your balance. So you get it swinging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. And they do get your blood pressure up really quick, which is good for you. And also, you get a good workout. This is my affected side. My left side is my affected side. And it definitely loosens my shoulder up, and it also building up my strength. And when you swing like that, try to go slow and go between the legs. And try to have controlled movements, okay, people? Yes, and it knocked the wind out of me a little bit. Today's positive quote is, do the effing work. Because I wish somebody would have told me a long time ago when I started this journey that you need positive surroundings. I wasn't around positive surroundings, people. But it doesn't matter. You got to find it deep in yourself to do the work. Whew. And breathe. If you ain't breathing, it's gonna you can be out of wind like I am. Take a second to breathe. Oos. I'm joking. You know what that's from, right? I think it was Bad Boys 1 or Bad Boys 2, huh? With Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Okay, we're going to put our back to the wall. And you want to go do some squats. Go as low as you can. 1. And when you do these, you want to use your non-affected hand on your affected hand and pull it to the side of what you're doing. So you're going to be raising it up. Raise that hand up. Because what you're doing is targeting you're putting more weight on your non-affected side. So when you do this, you're focusing more on evenness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. This weather's been so strange out here lately. In the morning, it was like 65 degrees or 60 degrees this morning. By the end of the day, or probably in a couple more hours, it's going to hit like 105 or something like that. The weather is so, like it goes 40-degree difference like in hours. We got the Sierra Mountains over there, which is Yosemite's that way. And San Jose is somewhere that way. Santa Cruz that way, Monterey that way. Me right here. doing the work for you guys and myself. But I really want you guys to start doing more work, people. From doing all these extra exercises I've been doing. I'm gonna sit down for a second. Because I have, like I said, I need to take a little breather. Because I have been doing all these exercises and stuff like that. I wasn't able to do this before, like doing a shoulder press. So you want to grip your hands really good, make sure your hands are properly over. You know, sometimes your hands just, whatever weak finger you got, it kind of curls under. Make sure they're all going like you're holding the handlebars on a pedal bike. Remember, I couldn't do this before. Well, I don't think I showed you guys, but I couldn't do this before. Anytime I got right here, my hand would slip off or just a swing over. So anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I do different variations of that. And when I'm inside, I usually have a weighted bar. And when I have the weighted bar, I could put resistance bands on it. Usually the resistance bands I usually stick on that. Next week's video, I'll do more leg stuff. I'm just trying to get back into this because I got kind of frustrated. Like I said, I hit record, didn't realize I didn't have the microphone plugged in all the way. You start losing track of things. You start getting focused on one thing to another. Let me know in the comments down below also, people, the people that out there had a stroke. If you guys go through like where you guys start doing something, not that you're getting old and you're forgetting things, but sometimes you're doing stuff and you're like on a row, and all of a sudden like, oh shit, what was I doing? And then all of a sudden you're doing the next thing. I know it happens even when you're younger as a kid or anything, you get distracted. But it seems like, man, it gets frustrating. But when you do remember, it feels pretty good though, doesn't it? Let me know what exercise has been working on you guys, and let me know what you guys have been up to. Okay, we're gonna finish this off with one more variation of a squat, because I didn't do that many squats there because I saw a couple of bugs on the ground, so I was like, if there's bugs there, there's bugs somewhere else. So I just got a little bit weirded out. Not that I'm scared of bugs, but it just threw me off a little bit. Plus, I was talking to you guys and I lost my sense of direction of my conversation. Oh, like I was telling you, you want to hold your hand out on the affected side. So, like if you don't do this, you're using your non-affected leg is more to carry more of the weight. When you do this, you balance out you even out yourself. 1, 2, hold it there for a second. 3, 4, 5. You want to change it up a little bit? Go like this. Hold it there. 1, 2. We really want to change it up more? Just do anything you can, people. I just want to basically come back and tell you guys where I've been, what I've been up to, doing doctor's appointments, and going to I've been going to a different physical therapist, but also I'm going to occupational therapy and physical therapy in the same building. Before I used to think physical therapy was physical therapy, I didn't realize occupational therapy and physical therapy are two different things in the same building. But anyways, I used to go to a different town to go over there. Like it used to take me an hour to go each direction. I was wasting 2 hours out of my day, basically 3 hours out of my day just to go to therapy. Now I'm going in town. It's helping me out a lot better. And I like to hear the planes go by. But anyways, and it does save me some time because as you get older, you want to make sure every minute's more valuable to you, and make sure you do all the work you can, people, because we're not promised tomorrow. You want to do the most you can today. Eat better. Start feeling better about yourself. If you need to talk, I do read the comments. Sometimes I brush through them real quick. Like when I put this video out, I'll look at it for the first 24 hours, and sometimes in the middle of the week. But I just been just trying to take care of my little things I need to take care of. That way I don't have to worry about it for months on, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I get too involved with something, and I get OCD'd about stuff sometimes. Like I start getting like, oh, I do this, I gotta do that, or I'm cooking, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm always doing something weird. but we're all a little bit weird in our own ways, right? Because if we're all the same, then we would be the same. And I wouldn't want to be like you, and I wouldn't want you guys to be like me. But what we can do is try to get better. So wake up positive every day and thank God that you're here and you're able to get up the next day to do something. Because remember, like I said a minute ago, we're not promised tomorrow, so make the most of you can today. Because today is what counts. Don't worry about yesterday. Yesterday's gone. Don't worry about tomorrow because you still haven't worked on enough today to make it to tomorrow. So do the best you can. You can't worry about tomorrow. Just do the best you can today. Because today's what's going to count for you. Today's what you got to do to eat, do whatever, eat right, be right, do your exercises, do your prayers. Thank God for everything you got in this world and do everything you can, okay, people? But stay positive and stay strong, people, because you're going to make it. But once you give up that day, yeah, you might need to take a break once in a while. Take that break like what I do. Sometimes I took just 2 months and I was a little bit overboard there. But I was afraid to start sweating on the thing. But obviously, if you can see me, I'm sweating. So, and I like to sweat. When I'm not on the thing, I sweat. I'm human, people. I'm not skinny, so I'm going to sweat. Even if I was skinny, I'm still going to sweat. It's pretty freaking hot out here sometimes. But anyways, people, I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for your comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have been nice to me, and I appreciate you guys that, and I try to get back to you guys. And I do miss you guys. When I read the comments, it makes me feel good. It gives me inspiration to do more and tell you more. But you guys also got to do more for yourselves. Don't worry about watching this video. And if you do watch any of my videos or any other people's videos, go to therapy. Remember what they're trying to teach you. Take a little bit of each people's thing or your therapist or whatever. Take that advice and run with it. If it works for you, try it. If it doesn't, hey, give it up. But remember, always be safe and always ask your doctor first or your therapist before you try anything. Because remember, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a human showing you what works for me. And what works for you could be different, and it might help me. You never know. All two strokes ain't the same, or any strokes ain't the same. We all get affectedly different, and sometimes it really messes you up in the head sometimes where you just feel like you got defeated. You might be defeated that day, but you get back up off your ass and you start doing the work, and you'll make it, people, okay? I'm going to stop boring you guys. I just had to talk today. It's been a minute. Talk to you guys later, okay? You guys have a good day, okay?